After Barcelona's loss to Girona, there's been a lot of reactions from Barcelona fans, and there's been a lot of talk about Xavi, so I just wanted to talk about all of that. And after a loss like that, it's completely understandable that some Barcelona fans are questioning Barcelona and questioning Xavi, and there's some reports coming out saying that some Barcelona players admit that they don't understand what Xavi's doing. I don't think that loss was completely Xavi's fault, but Barcelona have not been playing well. They've been underperforming the entire season, and that is a problem. Last night, Barcelona went out there to play. They created 30 shots against the most informed team in La Liga, and they should have had a few goals, but of course that doesn't excuse the defense being all over the place the entire game. With how many individual mistakes and how many missed chances Barcelona had last night, I find it difficult to blame the coach. Rafinha took a terrible touch here, missed his one-on-one, and then he also had a pass from Frenkie de Jong that was incredible. It was through the defense. He was one-on-one with the goalkeeper and missed his touch, and Barcelona don't score in either of these chances. Look at this, Cancelo does really well. He has Lewandowski so open in the middle, and he decides to shoot it, and Barcelona should have scored here as well. We've all seen this in the 90th minute. Yamal with a great cross in, and Lewandowski, who you would usually want on the end of this cross, hits it with his shoulder, and Barcelona don't score again. And even though Barcelona didn't play great, if they had this chance, they would have tied the game, and of course they wouldn't have been so far forward and let the fourth goal in. And then a great pass from Pedri finds Lewandowski, who made a really good run, just couldn't finish it, and Barcelona, again, just do not put away their chances. And even though Girona did have a few chances in the first half, I thought Barcelona were good, and I thought they were going to go on and win this game. I really like Araujo, but this is just bad defending here. Frenkie de Jong has to follow that run or else it's going to be an easy one-on-one, and then Miguel, I think that was his name, he had an incredible game, and he just dribbles it forward, and Araujo is nowhere to be seen. I don't know why he's so far back. Obviously, I really like Araujo, but that's just a bad mistake. I don't have a picture of the third goal, but Barcelona's defense was just, again, all over the place, and Koundé gets nutmegged, and then they go on and score. I'm going to completely admit, I could be biased for how good Xavi was as a player, but you thought once he was the coach of Barcelona, Barcelona was going to be able to play that they wanted to and have success. Last year, I think Xavi did great. He won 2 trophies with Barcelona, and the weak spot for so many years at Barcelona was the defense, and it was so good under him. With the squad that Barcelona has and the improvements that they made in the summer, they should be playing a lot better than this, of course. People have been calling for Xavi out for a while now, and I think people want Barcelona to fire him right now, but if they fire him right now, who's going to come in and make that instant impact that everyone wants? Some people were slandering his substitutions. I think Inigo Martinez, if he was healthy, would have started that game, and Christensen just did not have a good game last night. So he brought Balde on as a center back to try and maybe keep up with the pace of Girona's attack, and it just did not work out. And I think it's difficult to blame the coach, whose system brought Barcelona 30 shots. It wasn't his fault that none of the players could finish their chances. I mean, what coach in the world could have predicted that Rafinha, Lewandowski, and João Felix would have that bad of a performance? And even though Barcelona did look all over the place, they didn't have that much control. Again, it's against the best team in La Liga this season. With the chances that Barcelona set up, they could have had 5 goals today, but of course, you don't want to talk about could have and ifs. You don't want to talk about possibilities. You want to talk about what happened, and the truth is, Barcelona deservedly lost. I just don't think that result was Xavi's fault, but I do think Barcelona have to be playing better with the team that they have. Barcelona have had long-term injuries to important players, but of course, you still have to find a way to get the best out of the players that you have, and I don't think Xavi has so far. I don't think firing Xavi mid-season would do that much for Barcelona, but that's just my opinion. It's a tough loss for Barcelona, but you got to see how the team bounces back, and that shows the character of the team, and hopefully Barcelona is good enough to compete for the rest of the season. Hopefully next game is better.